Yo, what's good? How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Another day, some more Cubital tunnel BS, but yeah, not feeling too good right now. Not having the best of experiences at the moment, but we gonna get into it. This is, I believe, day day 12. Day 12, I think. Yesterday was day 11. I got my wrap taken off, but day 12. Um, uh, Again with the gas. Sorry, you can't help it. Maybe I get nervous on camera. I don't know. But let's talk about what's going on. Here I am. My surgeon told me not to wear my sling. I was doing some PT by myself. My arm's tired and I can't straighten it out or let it hang. And I'm just tired of holding it up, so I decided to throw the sling on. Throw an ice. That's what this is. It's an ice pack. It goes from here all the way out to here. There's ice in it. There's some PT. But yeah, if you can notice, I do have a brace on my left arm. Not having the most pleasant time right now with my left arm. I feel like my symptoms, because I do have bilateral cubital tunnel due to subluxation of the ulnar nerve in both arms, snapping over the medial epicondyle and back into the funny bone canal. But within the last day, my symptoms have went from less than moderate to pretty severe. I had numbness in my fingers for the last 2 months on my left hand, and I believe that yesterday I began to experience my first symptoms of muscle wasting, atrophy in my hand. At the moment, I'm very, very sore right here, as well as here. I'm getting some twitching in my first dorsal muscle on my left hand at the moment. Thumb is not feeling too great, hence why I'm wearing the brace. I think I'm gonna treat it like a cast and literally wear it all day, every day until I can manage to get surgery on this arm, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to really irritate the nerve anymore. Kind of hoping that by doing that, I do get it to lessen up, get the symptoms to lessen up, but we'll see what happens. No, this is not the same black shirt as my last video. I got a bunch of different shirts. This is just a plain black tee. But yeah, let's talk about it. It feels exactly like when this hand began to get severe symptoms, and I was dealing with this one for over a year. I didn't start getting symptoms in this hand until 2 months ago, and I feel like it's progressed really, really, very, very fast, just extremely fast, faster than I would have hoped. And it's due to I believe it's due to the fact that I've been treating my left hand as my dominant hand. I'm right-handed, but my right hand's been out of commission for so long. I've been opting for using my left hand, obviously. But at the moment, fingers are numb, ring and pinky finger, really tender on this outside region of my hand, very tender here, twitching. I was afraid I was gonna have a muscle spasm. There was a period where I was having spasms here, and they were the most intense things I've ever felt in my life. Very uncomfortable, very scary, and it's starting here, and it's a real uneasy feeling that I have right now. Very worrisome about what's going on. I don't know if you guys hear any noise in the background. I got family up. My family has family over. My aunt's going in for surgery. She has cancer, and we're giving her just a gathering before she goes into her operation. She's older. She may be down for a long time, and so we just want to extend some love to her while we can. Memorial Day is on Monday, but nobody wants to hang out on a Monday. So rather take a weekend day, hence today. But yeah, that's what's going on. Very, very scared. trying to play it safe. Probably should have been doing this, but I wasn't. That's my mistake. Take care of yourselves. Please take your health seriously. Because this is not fun. This is scary. I wish I didn't have to do this right now, but I do. So, yeah. It's just a regular elbow brace. There's a metal plate right here keeping me from bending my arm. Usually I have it turned to more on the inside on the crease of my elbow, but it was actually pressing against my forearm because I want to bend my arm, but I'm not supposed to. So right now we're keeping it pretty. This is as far as I pretty much go. This keeps me away from subluxation for the moment. I'll treat it like a cast, like I said, and just try to ride it out until I can get to surgery. I attempted to drive my car yesterday, and I drove my car. I was able to go run a couple errands, but it was very uncomfortable. My hand was not happy. Felt like it was exasperating my symptoms, and it was not a good time. It wasn't a good time. Feeling pretty weak in the hands feeling pretty unstable. Oh, gotta tell you something. I caved in. I bought a vape. Don't judge me. I said I was gonna be honest if I did, and I'm being honest now. I failed the challenge. Put a challenge on myself, but I was kind of messed up. I gave in to my whims, weakness, I guess. But yeah, having an okay time at the moment. Even with this arm feeling a little better and stuff, I'm just having an okay time. I feel like I'm at square one, and I know I'm not, but this feeling is something. It's hard to shake the feeling. It's really, really hard. But yeah, this arm's just crossed over into severe territory, and it's really bumming me out. On another note, though, let's go ahead and talk about this arm. Let me take it out the sling real quick just to show you what's going on. Got the hand. You see the scar. See the bruising. Yeah. It's okay though. Little bruise. My skin's tan, so my bruises don't look as bad as others that I've seen. I've seen some really, really messed up arms. It looks like got straight ran over by a truck. I believe that my skin tone's hiding a lot of what I have, but you can still see it though. Yeah, just going. This is going as well as it's supposed to. I've been doing PT just to show it. Been doing everything I can. I just finished actually doing all this stuff. 3 sets of 10. You see it. You see it. Working on this is one of my biggest priorities because I really want my ligaments and tendons to be strong. I feel like I got weakness in there too. So working on this slowly but surely. I think we're getting somewhere. It does seem a little bit easier, as well as the gripper. I've moved up in weight. I was only using it, so it goes from, I don't know if it'll read it here, but it goes from 10 pounds all the way to 132 pounds. I was rocking it on 10 pounds. I don't know where it's at, but it's at a level higher than 10, a couple levels higher than 10. I hope to be able to get it to about 77 pounds where I'm able to grip it comfortably. Not there yet, but almost. But my main priority is getting good at this right here. This is where I feel like I have the most trouble and discomfort out of all the PT equipment that I do have. But the hand's still going good. The nerve is where it's supposed to be. No subluxation. None whatsoever. And I can't extend it past the point where it's out of the subluxation range, so I can actually, like, I'm positive there's no subluxation. The nerve is still where it's supposed to be. I had, again, subcutaneous ulnar transposition. on my right arm, and I think it's going well. Still having some definite discomfort, muscle wasting here. For the most part, it's only here in my right hand that I can tell at the moment, and just trying to get past that, trying to strengthen myself up and get back to normal. I really don't remember what normal feels like, but I'm just assuming normal is pain free. So just trying to do my thing, trying to get better every day. And you can see my pinky struggling. The lower you put it on your finger, the easier it gets, but my pinky's still struggling. One day we will get there, though. I believe that the atrophy isn't severe, only because I don't have any indents in my hand. My hand isn't caved in at this area. A lot of people haven't said this, or a lot of people I've seen, they believe that atrophy is only when the muscle is disappearing. One of the early signs of atrophy is swelling, and I've been there for a long time. Just trying to get that under control, and I think it's getting better. Time will tell. Got to take it day by day, week by week. Think about where I was last week and think about where I am now. I have to continue to have that mindset and take that with me. And I would recommend that everybody trying to kind of take their recovery that way. You can't rush into it. Everybody wants to be fixed, but it's a slow process. You gotta take it for what it is, and you gotta treat it with respect. Really, you must respect the recovery process so that you can really, it's due diligence to yourself. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, making progress. I'm gonna show the scar one more time. I no longer have that burning sensation that I was talking about last video at the end. That's gone. I can touch it. It feels okay. I actually massaged the scar, the incision site, earlier today. I'm gonna keep doing that just to minimize scar tissue that could potentially cause impingement later on during recovery. That's a big part of why people have revisions. Scarring, scar tissue, it builds up a lot. Besides the fascial sling breaking, I'm kind of over that fear. I think that I can respect the process, and I have respect for the process, and I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing what I know I'm supposed to do, and I'm not trying to overdo it on myself. But it's a slow grind, man. It's just really, it hurts me, literally, physically, and mentally, emotionally, that my left arm is crossing over into that severe territory. I feel like it's taken away from the happiness that I feel about being able to use this hand. But we ball, we keep going, keep moving forward. Meet the Robinsons type beat. But yeah, all in all, I would say probably at 30% right now. I would say maybe 30%, 30, 40%. And it's only been 12 days past the operation, 12 days post-op. I am pleased with the results that I've been showing on my right hand. I've been eating correctly as I can, staying hydrated. I can open bottles with my right hand now. That was a struggle for the first few days. I was a struggle for the first few days, even just opening a water bottle up because my hand was so weak. But I'm in a much better spot now. I believe that treatment is still working, still 100% recommend to those of you that have subluxation. If you are afraid, please take the leap. I think that you will thank yourself later. I actually cannot wait to get this arm done. I realized that the subluxation is actually a lot worse on this arm. It's a lot more visible, it's a lot more aggressive. It's very violent, and It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I never thought about it. I always thought that my right arm was the worst because it was the one that got the symptoms first, and it got just the arm that went bad first. But I'm thinking about it, and this is very aggressive. It's a very aggressive um, issue. It's a very aggressive subluxation. But again, we ball, we move, keep moving forward. We gotta roll with the punches. It was expected that it was going to go out eventually. I just wasn't expecting for it to be so soon. I thought that I had a chance to get to surgery before it got so bad to where it scared me and took a mental toll on me. I literally did not sleep last night. I'm running on no sleep right now. It is currently like 6 o'clock maybe. I don't know exactly, but it's later in the day, and I'm running on fumes. But I'm used to it. I've been doing it for so long now. It almost feels like second nature. I'm losing sleep over this. But yeah. So all in all, it's getting better. It's getting worse. It will be a point where this is getting better. It almost feels like it's gonna. It feels like time is moving slow now. That's what I'm trying to say. I have a month out to go on to see my surgeon to discuss possible surgery depending on how this arm is recovering. And I just feel like it's going to be the longest month of my life. And I've had a lot of those throughout this experience where I'm like, oh, it's going to take this long to see another doctor. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the medical process, yo. It is a part of it. You can't get away from it. Trying to be kind to myself, trying to reassure myself that everything's gonna be okay. But I legit feel like I've sunken into where I did not want to be. I remember this exact feeling with this arm, and it's an unpleasant thing. It's very unpleasant, but everything's okay. I can bend my arm all the way back. I'm on the Reddit sub for Cubital Tunnel as well as in the Facebook group for Cubital Tunnel, and I've been told that I have great mobility for only being 12 days post-op. I can bend my arm, I can touch my head all the way back here. I can probably, let me see if I can show how far I can get my arm. This is the arm that I had surgery on. How far can I get it before I tap? Right there. What would you say that? It's like 140 degrees, 150. It's somewhere. I do feel like it does get a little bit easier. I feel like it's a little bit easier to stretch out than it was yesterday, today. So, in my head, it's getting better. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and I'm happy with the result. I'm happy that Dr. Brian Hild out of Kaiser Permanente was able to help me, willing to help me, and I feel blessed and lucky in that aspect. But yeah, it's a slow grind though, guys. There's gonna be ups and downs. I hope I don't have any complications with this arm. I've been just doing the best I can, like everybody is, I assume. But yeah, let me show you what I can do. Pinching. I do feel like the numbness in my thumb is disappearing. I do still feel like I have the atrophy, but the actual numbness, I feel like it's slowly dwindling away, slowly dissipating. I'm pleased with that. Gives me hope, make me feel like recovery process is gonna go very well. If you notice throughout this video, I'm really trying to lift myself up and trying to like just keep my spirits high about it, because I'm not feeling it, man. I'm kind of a little fucked up about it, I ain't gonna lie to you. But we gotta move, because it's all you can do when you live, and you gotta keep going, you know? But yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna email my doctor about my left arm just to let him know that the symptoms are getting a lot more severe, and I'm almost willing to just do it right now. If you can just put in the request, I think, like, I don't even care about what happens to the. I don't care if this one's healing good or not. I want to get this one done too, because I'm losing it here. I'm really losing it here. It's really, really a struggle. Um, yeah, try not to overwork myself with PT. I'm not feeling. I feel fatigued in my arm and stuff, but I feel like I can keep going every time I do a little session. Like I can keep going. I can keep going. I can do more. But you gotta respect your body. You have to understand how the body heals in a way. Understand how muscles work. Um, and you can hurt yourself more by overworking yourself than if you were to just take it easy and kind of go by the book per se. Yeah, that's about it though, guys. Just yeah, this video is probably my most I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it. It's been a rough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not because of this arm that I was operated on, but the arm that I was in is killing me. Cannot lie to you. I'm hoping that since I'm gonna be so diligent with wearing this, I'm hoping that my symptoms over time, a month is a good amount of time. I'm hoping that if I can stay consistent and stay diligent in my recovery process. Ooh, sorry. You're good. Hoping that if I can stay diligent in my recovery process, that like everything goes well. Sorry about what happened to somebody. I got family here, you know. So, but all that to say, keep your heads up if you're going through this. If you're having complications, if you're having scares, just keep your head up. It'll get better. You'll be able to pull through. I believe in you. And yeah, don't be afraid to be hurt either. If you're going through it, you're going through it. You gotta go through it, you know. You can't really stop it until you get your work done. So, yeah. Blessings to everybody. Eat well, sleep well. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on another one.